I know I'm looking real rough, but hey, that's me, you know? Little rough, little smooth, little everything. So I'm so ecstatic right now. So happy right now. And I thought this would be the best time for me to do a next video, because I can actually talk about exactly what I just did, because I just lived through it. I just did it. So basically what I want to talk about today, I know I got them real high grade lips right now. Let me put some lip gloss on it. But basically today, what I want to talk about is giving yourself some space. And when I say giving yourself space, when I say give yourself space, what I mean is stop procrastinating. You know who you are, and it don't matter if you sometimes don't procrastinate and then other times you procrastinate a lot, and then, no, let me tell you, quality over quantity. Stop procrastinating. Like literally, when you know you have tasks and things that you need to do, actually really take the time out to really strategize, or give yourself some space so that if anything does go wrong, you're still able to kind of not miss a beat. For example, almost every day, I tell myself I'm going to leave a certain time, and I calculate and I say I need to leave by this time in order for me to get to work on time or get to this place on time. Of course, let me first say that this is all in my mind. Like, I do get there to my customers on time, but to me, early is on time. So I'm not even making that early mark. It's like right on the mark. But anyway, that's the overachievers type of thinking. But basically, today was a really prime example, and I just feel so relieved and so happy and proud of myself, because I gave myself a good extra hour and said, you know what, I know I want to reach my destination or whatever by 12:30, but instead of leaving by 12 to get there 12:30, I'm just going to leave by 11:15. So that's a whole, instead of leaving 12:30, I left 11:15. And I'm telling you, everything that could happen just happened. Oh, I have to run back to the house for this. Oh, I gotta do this such and such to my car. Oh, I need to take care of this before I go. Or I have to stop and get gas. Or I gotta stop and do this. So, just a combination of little minor things that are, that I just needed to take care of. So basically, here I am. I had like 3 or 4 different things that I just did not expect, and here I am. Still, it's 12:10. Still not supposed to really reach my customer until 1, but it's gonna take 30 minutes to get there. So basically, I'm gonna get there about 12:50, and not to, I'm going all into detail just to show, like, giving your time that space. The whole difference in my attitude when certain things kept arising, my attitude was like, well, I got time. And it just put a whole change in my attitude. Even if this decided to drop and fall all over the place, and then that took extra time, like, even though all of those things took extra time, it was still within time. So I'm just proud right now that it's like I don't fully got it, I ain't 100% with being punctual. However, I feel like I've got a small little breakthrough on how I can become better prepared and reach where I need to reach on time, and just feel good about the whole process. This can dive way deep into just my little situation. This goes into anything like that you need to accomplish today. You know, like literally give yourself space and time. If you see that you're trying to force something in this moment, it's just not happening, and it's not something that has to be done, literally put it down. Go do something that you can give your 100% attention to. Go do something that is gonna make you like you feel like doing, that you need to do but feel like doing. And I'm not saying put down those things that hadn't most necessarily have to get done, but also take a note that don't wait until all of that pressure is upon you. And if you feel like you work better under pressure, listen, balance, okay? You're still gonna need that balance. You're still gonna need that balance. Like, you can work well under pressure, that's great. However, you still have not really have experienced how great it feels to truly not have to worry, to truly just be just okay with whatever arises, whatever it be a distraction that take up more time, whether it be just a mood, whether it just be something that you have no control over. Just give yourself that time, give yourself that space, that when they arise, you don't have to get all crazy. Because I notice I'm usually pretty cool and collective, but the most times that I do get pretty crazy is if I'm in this mindset that I don't have enough time. I don't got enough time to explain. I don't got enough time to talk about this, or I don't got enough time for you to be acting like this. It's like it's like I'm in this constant, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for this. You know, so it kind of gave me an extra layer of stuff doesn't have to happen immediately. You know, that's what it really, really comes down to. Like, it doesn't have to happen immediately. And if something, don't fight. Don't really have to fight. You don't have to fight it. You really, literally, for another example, I wanted to cancel my internet, whatever, bill. And I have been so eager to cancel this bill now that I got my new service. And I'm like, excited, like, I need to stop paying for this. I want to cancel my bill. And they give me this whole long thing about how, oh, you can't just cancel it like that. You got to go to the store. You got to take all of the equipment to the store and make sure you get your receipt. Like, when he was saying it, it really sounded really drawn out, and it really sounded like, oh my gosh, this time I just wanted to get this done, and then now I got to wait. But I replaced all of that with, gratefulness. Like, I got my new service. I already been paying just take the stuff back to the store. Like, instead of just fighting and trying to fight with this guy who probably just doing his job, or probably just being the ass, who knows. But I literally just did not allow it to disturb me. I was just like, okay, all right, after I do this, it's like, after I do this, and then what do I do with this, and such and such and such. So basically, I had more space to even ask more questions that were important, because I didn't focus on the fact that, oh, I can't cancel it now? Why? I want to stop paying for this, you know? So, I'm here. This is, I almost forgot, this is video 10. And I want to say thank you. Thank you. This has been just, this has just been great. Like, I'm having fun. I got so much new things planned. Like, I really want to start going into some real topics and really going into some real research, and, let's build, let's educate ourselves more on the things and the words that we use, and even the different stones and crystals and chakra and different stuff that we all use, but we all go about it in different ways. But having that education allows you to pick the sense from the nonsense. And that's what I'm all about. Like, not about that following fad, following trend. More about meaningful relationships, meaningful conversation, something that we can all walk away and take from, and hopefully even get into the point where we can connect together on a more larger scale, and everyone can have what they bring, and we even bring something even more cosmic, even more big, and it just allows more healing and allow people to have more fuel and more tools on how to heal themselves and things of that nature. So anyway, thank you again today. Stop procrastinating, go with the flow. It all comes down to knowing what you want. So know you want, and